Hello everyone, you're welcome to In His Love channel. My name is Pedita. How are you doing? Good, I hope. Thank you all for tuning into this channel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you, my viewers, my new viewers, my subscribers, my non-subscribers, everyone that's been watching or leaving a comment, just supporting this channel one way or the other. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you guys so much. God bless you always. So yeah, so today is another day, and I saw a video. I'm like, let me bring it to you guys. Last time we talked about well, when what's his name, Selman was talking about how pastors are teaching nonsense, rubbish from the Bible, foolish things. That was his exact word. How pastors are teaching foolish things out of the Bible to people. Somebody left a comment and said, that that is wrong for even saying foolish things. That's nothing in the Bible is foolish, right? And yes, I agree with that comment, that nothing is in the Bible is foolish, because it is all for our learning. Now, the way they apply it, is a whole different story, because they misinterpret it and they apply it wrongly. They just say whatever they want to say. But we're not even talking about applying things from the Bible. It's just some of them just come and just preach, just say anything. Just say what they like, just make up. You'll be wondering, like, am I in church? Like, why are we talking about this matter? Like, how does this concern me? What pastor is talking about now, how does it help my life, right? So this video is one of those cases again. Let's listen to what this story that this young preacher was saying, because let's analyze it. Maybe you understand where he was going, where he's coming from, but he got me all mixed up and messed up. Like, I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? Let's listen to it and we'll come back and talk.
I have an auntie. She got a vision from God to do a program for children, for small children. She told her husband about it, and the husband said, no, we're not going in that direction. We don't have that kind of money to waste. So first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, seventh year, eighth year, ninth year, and God was prompting her with this thing. She had to wait for 18 years, and she did it without the husband. She said after 18 years, she said, no, I'm going to do what God said. So she got a hall and planned for the program. Told her friends about it. She had people that were supporting her. Remember, her husband said no. They started praying towards it. They went to different churches that they want to do like a small meeting for children, and plan was going. About over 100 children had registered. So the day of the program came. She went early so she can pray. She was supposed to meet up with 2 other friends. She went early so she can pray. Her children, definitely, they are now grown. So her children were supposed to come and help her. So she left them at home, went there. When she got there, something happened. Her first son had issues with his stomach. He couldn't come. The second son, something happened to him, blah, blah. He was sick as well. He couldn't come. The people that they had been praying together, all of a sudden, all of them started calling out, sorry, won't be able to make it. She sat there during the time of the program. Only her. Not one child came. I'm telling you, real life story. She said she sat there and looked and said, God, out of all the money I spent, nobody came for this program. God said, what you are doing is not my will. She said she heard it, that God told her, what you are doing is not my will. He said, but God, you sent me. He said, but your authority didn't release you. I'm saying that if you get it wrong, you can't be right. If God says go and your husband says don't go, if you go, it's wrong. If you don't go, it's still wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't be correct. If God says go, the man says don't go. If you go, it's wrong. If you don't go, it's still wrong. 2 of them must align. And some people pick, they have spec. You can't pick like that. How can you follow someone that is not led?
So he said God gave his auntie a vision to do a program for children. And then, she went and she asked her husband, like a good wife would do, see the vision God is giving me, blah, blah, blah. But the husband said, no, you can't do it because we don't have that kind of money. Fair enough, reasonable enough, And then she kept waiting. She waited first year up to 18 whole years, you know, and God was prompting her while she was waiting all those years to do this vision that God has given her to do, right? To implement it. And of course, you know, I guess her husband kept refusing. Now I'm wondering, for 18 whole years, why is he still refusing? You know, is it that they still don't have that kind of money to fund that vision? Or what exactly is the problem going? You know, why is he still insisting and refusing? She now said she's going to go ahead and do it with or without him, you know, because she wants to obey God. This is his own story. So she got everything arranged. She got over 100 children to sign up for the program, and everything was on set, was planned, and everything was the hall, everything in place, right? Waiting for that day, the D-Day. The D-Day came. Her first son that was supposed to come, and her sons that were supposed to help her, first one just mysteriously got sick. Stomach started running him, he got sick. Second one just got sick, you know, somehow, some way. You saw the way he was saying it. Then people that she, you know, that were going to help her friends and others, you know, that were helping her with the program, that would be there with the program, everybody started calling in suddenly. They started calling in that they are not going to be able to make it. They won't be there. Long story short, this woman was by herself on that day. Then the one that even surprised me, the one that even tired me past, was he said none of the children showed up. Over 100 children that signed up, nobody showed up. Then God now told her that you know, you are doing what I did not send you. You know, and she said, but God, you're the one that sent me. Say no. He said, what you are doing is not my will, because your authority didn't release you. And then he said something like, if God says go and your husband says no, if you go, you are wrong. If you don't go, you are still wrong. You cannot be correct, because the two must align. Nigerian preachers. I don't even know I don't know. What's in I don't know which word to use, is he talking about? Like, what does he mean? If you go, you are wrong. It has, if you obey God, you are wrong. If you don't obey God, you are still wrong. Or if you go and do what God tells you to do, you are wrong. If you don't go, you don't do it, you are still wrong. So she should continue to wait for her lifetime till she dies to bring that vision that God gave her according to his story. Then all of a sudden, it's not God that sent her again because the husband did not agree. What are these people teaching? What kind of... Please, guys, help me to make sense out of this story that this young preacher is talking about. Make it make sense, guys. Maybe it's me that I'm not getting it. Because in my own head, I'm thinking, whatever she wants to do, he said is a program for children. So it's not a bad thing. She's not going to buy the children. She's not going to, it is not a bad thing. So, I don't understand. I don't understand. What she wants to do is a good thing. So why is the husband so against it? Okay, the reason he gave her is that they don't have that kind of money. Now she's using her money, her own money, after 18 years, and he's still not allowing her to do it. You know, to do a program for children. I'm guessing it's something that will help children. So how is that such a bad thing? And then something that will help children, God now told her, it is not me that sent you. You know, I didn't ask you to do that. God that told her before, that gave her the vision, all of a sudden is not God that sent her that message. God did not send her to help children. It doesn't make sense, you know. I would think anything that has to do with helping people, God is in support of it. Anytime. You know, I mean, this should be things that, you know, that if we want to do, we should just go ahead. Like, we shouldn't even need to hear from God before we do things like, you know, these are humanitarian things, right? Why do we feel the need that we must hear from God before we even do something good for people? Why do you have to hear from God to do something good for people, you know, for others, for the less privileged, or what, you know? Why do you have to hear from God? What is the big deal? God did not lead her. God told her, I did not send you because you have not received authority from your husband. I did not send you. So the husband's authority is more than God's authority. Like, I beg. Me, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. To me, this story is a made-up story. You know, and you heard him when he was like, true story. True story. In between, when he was telling the story, he said, this is true story. Who asks you whether it's true story? Who is doubting you? Only you. You are telling your story. Only you are telling us again that it's true story. You are assuring us it's true story. Why the need to assure us that it's true story? It doesn't make sense. Like, you know, if these people will just focus and teach Christ, teach the gospel, go ye and preach the gospel to the world, just focus on that, they won't be having all these problems, you know. People know how to live their life. People know how to make decisions concerning their lives, their marriages, the decisions in people's marriages. They know what to do. They're the ones that are married. Let them settle their stuff. It's not you that pastor that will be implementing and telling them things. And why are they always on women? Like, you know, if your husband did not say go, if you go, you are wrong. If you don't go, you are right. Like, to me, it's just a control thing. To me, it's just a control thing. Like, he wasn't making sense at all. And I doubt that his story is true, because it's like, this is true story. True, real life story, I'm telling you. Who asked you? Who said it's not? You are the one telling it. Do we have a choice to know whether it's true or whether it's a lie? Guys, if you understand this story, whatever your view concerning this story, please leave it in the comment section. Let me see your own view. Let me try to, because me, I don't get it at all. This story doesn't make sense. You know, yeah, it's just, yeah. It shouldn't have been something he was telling the people in his church service. It should have been giving them good words that will encourage them, good words that will lift, that will help them to progress in life, not. Thank you guys for listening. God bless you. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know what? I remember the last video I was saying, should I make my videos once a week? Or I think I'm just going to be like steady on Fridays, every Friday for sure. By God's grace, you will get a video from me. And every other day, if I can, yeah, I'll slot videos here and there. But Fridays for sure. Look out and look forward. So tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be talking about how Nigerians, how we give testimonies in church, that, and there's one particular thing that most people tend to do, or tend to say that they did, before the testimony happened, right? Before their miracle happened. So we're going to discuss about that thing tomorrow. So guys, thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Remain in his love. Bye for now.